So like you try to grow in spurts, right? And then like you'll hit a plateau, right? And you just got to experiment and see where things are going to work. Like what can I do new that the audience hasn't seen? Because like yeah, the audience meme pages in particular tell stories, right? They tell narratives, and the narratives are this audience probably believes these like 10 core principles, right? And so you play off of those core principles and post things that play into them. The audience responds and shares them, right? And that's the way you grow. And so you can beat the horse too much, right? Beat a dead horse too much, or you don't mix up the content enough, right? And you can have trouble growing that way. And you'll kind of hit like plateaus, and then you'll hit this like spurt where something will happen, and you'll have like a few like hot things, right? It'll go really mega viral, and you'll be able to like grab the audience, right? And the retention rate is usually pretty high. And that's how you grow. That's how you grow pages, right? But at the same time, there's a difference between growing a page to be really big and having super high engagement on a page. And the engagement is more valuable than the raw size, right? There are pages out there that probably have 1 million followers on them, and I probably have more monetization opportunity and engagement than I would with 1 million people. And I would bet money on that. And so I think it's better to have a smaller niche audience than it is to have like a massive like worldwide audience that maybe doesn't quite fully understand like what you're about. They just follow you because it's like you post stuff that's so general that like people think it's okay, right? Versus if you're trying to deliver a specific message, I think that's more important. If you're trying to build like an actual following,
right? If you target an engaged audience, that engaged audience is going to go with you, rather than just have a bunch of stuff that people aren't going to see in their feed because they're not engaging with it or interacting with it. Unless like there's some massive celebrities out there, right, that just post every time their movie comes out, they post the trailer or whatever. But that's because people are interested in the trailer or the poster or that aspect of it, not necessarily because their audience is engaged with them and the content that they're putting out on a daily basis.
Me and my business partner talk about this, and we tell clients this, right? Is we say what you're going to get from us that you're not going to get from a bigger page is we have a more focused audience, right? A more engaged, focused audience that trusts us. You go to like a really big meme page that has like 3 million people on it, right? And the only thing they post are like OnlyFans girls, like advertisements, right? Because that's the only thing that'll appeal to an audience that big, right? Is attractive women.
Right.
So, when you think about engagement, right? That's like the way you got to go. There's the total addressable market of social media is the planet, right?
Right.
And so all you need is like a very small sliver of that in order to monetize off of it. I tell folks, I'm like, you could probably start an Instagram page or a Twitter page or whatever on like a specific kind of doorknob in southern France, and you would be able to successfully build a following off of it. Because it is that there are that many people on social media, right? And they want to be engaged with that sort of content. So
yeah, people are going to find what they're interested in, and they're gonna niche down with you, right? Like these are the things I'm interested in, so this is what I'm going to follow.